everybody. Welcome back to Games on the Table. We have our next game we are going to cover. As you can see here, this is a tactical espionage action board game, Metal Gear Solid. Now, I do know this is based on the computer games, video games. I only ever played the first one, never played any of the others. And based on this cover, it looks like it's based on that first one. So we're going to do a quick unboxing, see what's inside, get the rule book out so I can start reading it so we can get in and we can do a playthrough of this. Look at the front cover. Let's look at the back cover real quick. Let's look at some dice, got some miniatures, 1 to 4 players. I will decide if I want to do either one player or a two-handed playthrough after I read the rules. 14 plus an hour to hour and a half is what it says. What else? Let's see. The other covers. Don't see anything of any particular interest. They all look pretty much the same. So let's get this open so we can see what we have inside. All right. I didn't know cut it because they didn't cut it very well. Trying not to scratch up the cover. That time I got it. All right. Let's see. What do we have in here? All right. Let's set this off to the side. All right. Let's get this cover off. And here we go. I'll set that over there. I don't know if y'all can see it from where y'all are not, but we'll set it up so you can see it. We have free come on content. Get it free. Not exactly sure what this is referring to. Maybe I'll scan this and see what it is later. We have what looks like the rule book. Shadow Moses campaign 1 to 4. So this is some kind of campaign. Let's open this up. See what exactly is in here. I probably will not be keeping this bag. I'll set off to the side for now. Okay, we have a rule book, codes, and the mission, the campaign. Oh, we have something else. VR mission. Not exactly sure what all this is. Alright, so here's codes. I'm assuming these have something to do with the rules, maybe in the game. A lot of codes, though. Kind of intimidating, to be honest. But I am kind of excited. Here's a rule summary. Alright, let's set this off to the side. Let's take a look at this VR missions. I'm not exactly sure what this is. VR missions. VR missions are replayable standalone campaigns for 1 to 4 players that can be played in any order. All VR missions are sneaking stages that test a team's infiltration survival skills, with special rules and objectives to complete. VR missions are not limited by mission roster. Players may select any character they wish to play. Alright, so we'll figure this out. So maybe each one of these is mission. Q1, recon. Q2, escape. Q3, or okay, 1, 2, 3 is sabotage, stealth, hostage rescue, and coordination. So I'm assuming these are like just little extra missions you can do. Set that off to the side. Obviously, this is our main campaign. And some reading to do. All right, this looks very complicated. But we'll get the rule book out and we will figure this out. We get our first playthrough as soon as possible. All right, so this is what we're really after, the rule book. Let's see, we got an introduction. Codex, the books, stage types. Here's your components. I'm assuming those are the 4 characters you can play. They got Otacon, Gray Fox, Meryl, and Snake. And then we have some more down here. I'm assuming these are the enemies. It's like board tiles, more tiles. There's the books, a memory box. I don't know if that's for like saving your mission, maybe. Guard, dashboard. Then you got some minis. More content. A lot of stuff in this box. Setup, starting equipment, base concepts. Yeah, this is definitely a heavy game. Once we get in, we'll figure out exactly what I think of it. I'll give you a breakdown before we actually start a playthrough. As heavy as this looks, depending upon when I read it, how complex it means, how hard I think it is, I may do this as a one player. All right, let's bring this back over, see what's next. All right, we got a little more. All right, these look like just all tokens. I'm not going to break this out till I see what's in here to see if there's like a tray to put this stuff in. If there is, we'll break this back out and break out all these tokens and put them up. All right, these look like your boards. Double-sided. More boards. More boards. All right. Yep. Gonna look at each one of these real quick. Basically, a lot of options. Some outdoor terrain. These are kind of nice. This looks like it's going to be fun. These are numbered, so obviously there's something to that. More outdoor terrain. More outdoor terrain. More outdoor terrain. Corridors. Offices, it looks like. Switchboard. Looks like a helipad, maybe. Okay, this is like weapons. Missiles. Warheads of some kind. Not exactly sure. We got more. All right, let's set this off to the side on top of our punch out. Let's see. Let's see if we got some smaller boards. Oh, yeah. Small boards, smaller. Okay, this looks like space. Oh, a helicopter. This is a helicopter. Not exactly sure. Looks like a roof. Columns tower roof. All right. An even smaller piece. Some kind of mech, maybe? Right. Okay, here's some of those cards. That look like they're supposed to have been in there. Here's that guard order deck. Guard reaction deck. So maybe you put cards on here. All right. Here's our characters. I liked this guy when I played the game. I think there was a way that you could actually play him, a code you put in or something. I can't say for sure, but I think so. Don't remember this character. Well, obviously we know Snake. Remember Revolver Ocelot. I remember him. Rex. Okay, so there's that mech that we saw. I don't remember Rex. Oh, there's a tank on the other side. All right, here's Liquid Snake. Don't remember him. And then we have a helicopter gunship on the other side. I remember Mantis. I remember him. Mantis on the other side. I remember Sniper Wolf. I don't remember Raven. I do not remember him. All right, let's set those over there. And then we have some cardboard. Let's see if this all comes out at once. So, all right, there's nothing below it. All right, so this is good. Hopefully. All right, here's that memory box. This is just a flimsy cardboard box. Yeah, I'm thinking this is to save your game. A bunch of cards. Bunch of cards. Have to figure those out. Some more cards. All right. Then we got, whoa, a lot of dice. Black and white dice. And then we have, oh, there's something else in a red cube. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 6 slots for all those tokens. Here's your minis. This gray one looks like the Cyber Ninja. Yep. He definitely looks nice. Plastic. Not super solid. Kind of a little flimsy. Not too bad of detail. If you're a painter, this could be fun to paint. This looks like Snake. Yep. This must be that Merle girl. Somebody on a laptop. Don't know who that is. This looks like a guard. Somebody in a snow mask with a gun. This looks like a guard to me. Here's your crates. This represents sneaking around under the box like in the game. That's cool. Got 2 of them. These come out pretty easy. There's Revolver Ocelot. Detail in the red one isn't quite as good, I don't think. But it's not terrible. Mantis. You could do an okay painting these, but they're definitely not the best miniatures I've ever seen. Let's see what we have here. Oh, there's Sniper Wolf. The wolf looks okay. Sniper, she looks alright. There's that one big guy with the gun. I can't remember his name now. There he is, Raven. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be a beast to fight. This must be that other snake guy. And then you just got a bunch of green soldiers. So a couple different poses. Looks like 2 different poses. Okay, so that is everything. What I'm probably going to do is open up the all the punch outs, all the little tokens, and see how many there are, how many different types, and how I can fit them in here. And I can always put the dice somewhere else if I have to. Let's see how well this fits on here. Nicely. All right, and this, I believe, was here. Oh, there we go. That goes in there. These go in there. And then all this stuff. This guy was on here next. Fits in there nicely. All right. Not the best fit, but it's not terrible. And then all these will just go on top. Yeah, there you go. And that's how you put it up. I'm assuming all these tokens are going to have a spot in those 6 trays. You know what, guys? Let's go ahead and open them up and see what we got in here. Let's open them up. See how many let's go ahead and see what we're looking at here. All right, so 1, 2, 3. So 3 different. Here's just a big square. That's that tank. So these wouldn't necessarily need a slot. I don't see too many duplicates. And there's a bullet. And like I said here, once again, these would get a slot. But I see more than 6 different types. Alright guys, so that is Metal Gear, the board game. I will get this punched out. I will get the rules read, take a look at the scenario, make some decisions on how I want to play it. Let me take you guys out to the bigger view while I finish this up. Yeah, there we go. It's not much bigger, a little bit bigger. Slide this over this way a little bit so you can see everything. Not much in here. So that is everything, guys. And I'm looking forward to playing. I'm really excited about it. I'm not sure exactly how old this game is. I know I've just recently started seeing it. I'm sure there's some people on YouTube that got, early editions. So you may have seen it. If you have, if you have some suggestions for me on what I need to watch out for when I start playing, leave them in the comments. I really appreciate it. If you haven't seen it, come back. We will get a playthrough of this done. And I will do my best to show y'all how it plays, give you my opinions, what I think of it. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and find yourself a game, and have fun playing games on the table.